Hey guys, this is your sacred scribe here, ready to do a different reading. It is a pick a plant reading, okay? As you know, for those of you who have watched me before, I can communicate with nature. So we're going to do pick a plant reading. This is going to be for the full moon in Taurus and how it's going to be affecting you, okay? So we have plant number 1. Okay, this is plant number 1. This is plant number 2. Okay, and this is plant number 3. So pick a plant, and we're going to start with plant number 1. And let's see what this plant, if you chose this one, has to say. Take this opportunity right now for whoever chose this plant to gain clarity upon the things in your life that you hold most dear. This full moon is seeking to ground you, is seeking to help you to manifest. Okay? Bring your ideas down into the earth realm, right? Take it from sort of the ethereal to the material. Showcase your talents. You guys who chose this plant have very unique talents that they're wanting you to express to the world. Okay? Don't let fear hold you back. Take this time to cultivate these talents, whatever these talents may be. Okay, and some of you may not be knowing, they're like, how do I know, right? How do I know to cultivate these talents? Like, how do I know what to do? That's what I'm hearing you guys say. And okay, I'm hearing, listen to your heart. Because your heart will speak to you. It is the divine within you. Listen to the soul space. The soul space, when you least expect it. It's like those moments when you're just going about your day, and it's like something creeps in to tell you something, so you hear something in your head. And this is your soul space. That's what they're saying. Interesting. Okay, can you elaborate on the soul space, please? The deeper parts of you that emerge when you least expect it to get an important message across, to help with guidance. This is your soul space. It's always there, but enters when you least expect it. Okay, they're reminding me of something that I experienced. And they're saying that's an example of soul space. So I was pulled to a tarot deck in a store, and they're giving me that image of when I was pulled, because it was the first time I ever was not connecting with spirit, but the spirit like grabbed me and said, no, you need to get this one. Oh, director. The soul space is considered a director. Okay, it helps with the direction of your life. We all have free will, yes, but the soul space knows what your higher self intended for this lifetime. And this is what I'm hearing. How else will the full moon? There's going to be a growth within the self with perspective, the way that you see the divine. Okay, the way that you connect to the divine. Know that this is worth looking into, the divine within you, the connection within you. There's so many ways in which you can do this, they're saying. Break the chains that bind you and that hold you back. There are things you're experiencing that have been holding you back. This is how you perceive them anyway, they're saying. They're not holding you back, you're really holding yourself back. But the way in which you are perceiving these chains is very binding, is very constrictive. Loosen up your thought process when believing that you are chained by anything or anyone. Ooh, notice the quantum elements of the earth. Learn about these quantum elements, because this is also going to expand your perspective on connecting with the ethereal. This will actually bring you down to earth, they're saying. Play with others who are as lighthearted as you. Whoever chose this plan is very creative, very lighthearted, very youthful and spirited. This full moon is going to bring you a reminder of who you really are, of these playful elements within you. And you're going to begin to look at these elements in a deeper way. You're going to take it to the next level. Your mind is really going to be clear on this. Oof. Okay, when you're expressing your creativity, they're wanting you to focus on an intention when you do this. Like before you sit down and do whatever it is that you're doing for creative purposes, creating a project, right? They're wanting you to set an intention before you create the project. It's going to give it more energy. It's going to give it more life. You're putting life into it. You're speaking life into it. You're speaking, the vibration of your words are speaking life into this. This is going to give it a glow. It's going to give it a shine. The most magical parts of you will be injected into this piece of art, whatever it is that you're doing here. Laser focus will take you to the next level in your creative pursuits here. So for this group, you're really focused on creativity. You're focused on expansion, the way that you see the world, the way that you see spirit, the way that you connect with spirit, with yourself. You're making connections. Things are illuminated in these areas. A lot of spirituality in this choice here, this plant. Your life force is really going to come alive because I'm really feeling my solar plexus and my sacral chakra. Allow yourself the freedom to shine. Allow yourself the freedom to grow, to really implement your ideas in a way that possibly no one has ever done before. I'm feeling it's very, very unique. And this is where the fear stems from. Okay, thank you. All right. Well, that was group number 1. Okay, group number 2. Was this group number 2? Shit. I can't remember which one was 2. Okay. It could have been this. 2. I can't remember which one was 2. Okay. I'm going to do the white one. So if you know you chose the white one, this is it. Okay, wait a minute. Give me a minute. Let me connect. It's my first pick a plant, so, you know, I got confused there. Okay, group 2. How will this full moon affect you? Taking some downtime for yourself is going to be a priority for you. Really bringing down your stress levels, group 2. Okay, there's going to be a focus on your outward appearance, group 2. You're allowing, I'm hearing you're letting your outward appearance reflect what is inside. So what you're feeling inside is going to be, you're going to be glowing from the inside out. Because the reflection of who you are on the outside now has changed your perspective on self, the way that you see yourself, group 2, the way that you feel about yourself. This is going to be reflected externally, and people will notice. People will actually feel this glow because it's not just a physical change. It's actually oh, they just said it's light changing. Changing your light in some way. I'm not sure if you're, well, their aura. It's your aura. So your aura will actually change. And people won't know what this is. Like, they'll be like, well, you look different and I like it and you look beautiful, but something else. And they won't be able to pinpoint it. Well, not everybody. Some people will be able to. But your aura is going to reflect this outward change. It's like a trickle down effect here. One thing leads to another. See yourself as the warrior you are. See yourself as the magical manifester. And think about these manifestations. Think about how you wish to go about manifesting these things that you wish to manifest. Play with thoughts. Play with ways in which to do this. Put your intentions out into the universe. But when it comes to taking action towards these intentions, they're wanting you to play with these ideas and be loose with them. Nothing is set in stone, I'm hearing. So You must lead the way in your own way, I'm hearing. Oh, group 2, temptations are going to arise that may veer you off track here. When your focus is, okay, they're saying Gemini. So it's like it's an air sign quality where you'll be working on one thing. Something's going to distract you. They're wanting you to be aware of this, okay? And seek to transform this behavior because it's not serving you right now. Allow others the insight into you, into who you are. Don't be afraid to share who you are with others. And don't take their reactions to heart here. Some will not understand this change in you. Some will react, they're saying disproportionately to who they are. It's like their reaction is not going to be who they are. But you mustn't take this personally, they're saying, because your light has changed, your aura will be changing. You are being rebirthed. With this rebirth and with this new light that you will be carrying, I'm just going to warn you, it may frighten people and they won't even know why. So people, they're saying people react differently to being frightened, to fear. Some lash out in anger, some retract, some joke, some seek the wisdom in it, seek get to the bottom of it, get to the bottom of their fear. So you're going to have various reactions from various people, and it's not about you. They're wanting to let you know it is not about you. It is about them because you are reflecting something within them. This sounds twin flamey because they're saying it's very much like that. Okay, so in a twin flame relationship, especially with both of you, like being in the same room or whatever, your light is very strong. And you reflect within people things that they don't want to see about themselves. And it provokes anger sometimes. They're saying it's the same but different. I feel like your light will be triggering a little bit different areas than would with twin flames. And I wasn't even aware that twin flames, like I was aware that it reflected the light, but okay, so what area are they being triggered? Psychological area. So you will be triggering the psychological area within people. So then what is twin flame? Emotional disturbances. Okay, so that's interesting. So wow, okay, that's new information I did not know. So that's pretty cool. All right, I have to ask them while I'm here. Okay, what about if the person who picked this plant, whose light is changing, is a twin? Then what? Then what? Oh, they said then this is a grand finale. This is like, oh, protect your energy. If this is the case and you are a twin and you chose group 2, you need to protect your energy and be more cautious about who you allow into your field of energy. because with this double bang, so to speak, you're going to be hitting people's psychological and emotional disturbances. That's really gonna, ooh, it's like a knockout. Okay. Any last words before I? Okay, group two, you will be responsible for the awakening of others. And your light is part of this. This is the preparedness that you are getting from this full moon in Taurus. Wow. Supercharged. You guys are going to be supercharged, okay? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. I love when I get new information. Group number three. Again, I'm sorry if I fucked that up, peeps. With the group number 1, 2, 3, it's got to be for a reason. So whichever one you're watching, you're supposed to watch. Okay. All right. So group three. One moment, please. I need a sip. Okay. Woof. This is strong. Okay. You're very emotional. There's a lot of this is going to affect you emotionally, group three. Oh my God, I want to cry. What is going on? There's going to be a lot of emotional disturbances that it's going to, they're going to arise within you, but it's to shake things up. It's to balance. I'm getting like they're shaking. You have to understand where you are at, group three. Understand the nuances of your emotions and the way that you've been working with them. There's awareness that is going to be had by you, group number three, in this area. You're going to begin to discover your reactions to emotions as a child. They're saying you're going to take this way back. You're going to go very, very, very deep. I'm feeling a lot of water energy here, a lot of water energy. Okay. They're saying spirit, but they're showing me like guides. Your guides are going to be clearing your chakras on a regular basis. And you will feel this, but in the feeling of this, these emotions, okay, now they're, okay. I am a Reiki master, so they're showing me when I got attuned to Reiki, I think it was level 2. Reiki is energy, right? Because they're telling me that it's going to be like this. Reiki is energy, so it moves through your body, goes where it needs to go. It is love, right? So it balances out your energy. But what it also does in the balancing out is it brings up a whole lot of emotional shit that needs to be purged. So you are going to be going through this purging process. It's as if your guides are going to be giving you Reiki almost on a constant basis, I'm feeling. Which is a good thing, but when you're unaware of it and you all of a sudden have these emotions that just overcome you, it can be, they're saying it will be a little daunting, but push through this process. This process will take approximately 6 months. Oof. Okay. 6 months? Yes. Okay. But you will emerge on the other side having a clear vision of your future, having a clear vision of who you are, and having a very balanced presence. You will have the ability to, oh, okay. Some of you are gaining abilities through this process. So throughout the next 6 months, okay? Wow. Throughout the next 6 months, you're going to be purging emotions, right? And you're also going to be opening, because things are going to be cleared. They're saying you're going to be opening parts of yourself that have been lying dormant. So they're going to begin to come alive. Experiencing these gifts is a gift. So receive it as such, receive it in kind, receive it with love. Take it upon yourself throughout these next 6 months to see where these gifts may lie. If you are feeling pulled towards a certain area, doesn't even matter. Trust me, it doesn't matter how strange it is. You're not going to be able to guess it, but if you begin to feel pulled towards something, then that's the direction you must go. And this is, now they're showing me, a lot of what they're showing me is when I got attuned to Reiki and what happened. This is where my connection with plants started. It all started with a bush. Yes. I was led to Reiki a bush. And right after that Reiki, well, actually during the Reiki, the bush started communicating with me. So and why? I just feel I felt led to the bush. I was sitting down. I lived on a lake at the time, and I just heard Reiki the bush, and I'm like, okay, I was practicing Reiki anyway. So if you feel led to do anything, you're gonna have to follow it. And don't expect any results. I wasn't expecting anything. Don't expect anything from it. Just do it. Okay. Ooh, emotional boundaries. You are going to begin to set emotional boundaries with others. And this will take them off guard because it is a new version of you that's emerging. That's being I don't want to say created. You're blooming. That's what they're saying. You're blooming. You're coming to life. You are coming to life. This is beautiful. They're showing me a lotus flower. If you have access to a swimming pool, they're saying swim as often as you can. Be near water as often as you can. Take baths. I'm feeling very wow. You are going to gain an emotional maturity uh, that that is not something a lot of people cultivate, I guess. Okay, then you're going to begin to look at your emotions differently. You're going to begin to look at your feelings differently and others as well. You're going to have a knack for picking out people's emotional disturbances. This may be part of your gift, or all right, they're telling me don't guess, don't guess. I'm like, okay. I thought it could be, but all right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Don't ignore your emotions as they come up. They just are. So allow. That's all you have to do is allow. Don't think about getting rid of them. Don't think about doing anything with them, but just allowing and being in the moment. And this is how you'll work through this process. But it's not even work. This is how you are going to obtain a new philosophy. Your philosophy in life will be a buried treasure that you finally are able to open. Wow. That's beautiful, group 3. Oh my God, that was a lot of water energy there. Oh my gosh. All right, group 3. Well, that's my blue moon reading. I felt pulled to do this. So here it is, pick a plant reading. I think I'll keep this. Maybe I'll do this on, yeah, Spirit saying yes, full moons and new moons with the pick a plant. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, info's down in the description box below. Don't forget to comment as well. Let me know how you liked this reading, okay? You have yourself a fantastic rest of your evening. Happy Halloween and happy blue moon. And I will catch you on the flip side on the dailies tomorrow. Namaste.